And as you can see, he starts to answer every single token. He knows how much trouble he is in. And we are dealing so much damage. We also are drawing a lot of cards, so we are still winning in the card advantage as well. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today's deck that is absolutely different from your average control deck, and it still has all the fun parts of a control one, so I think you will like it. I enjoyed it way more than I thought, because this is very proactive control. You have Skrelv's Hive and Wedding Announcement, and those two cards are enough to absolutely flood the board. Like most of the games, your board will be wider than your opponent, and that's pretty epic. What more? We play sweepers because our creatures just refill very easily. So after you cast Depopulate, you get Wedding Announcement token, and you know, on the next turn Skrelv Hive token, and you rebuild for free, 0 cards needed. So this gives you so much flexibility, and this is so much more aggressive deck than usually, right? You in normal control just sit back and counter and counter. With this deck, you will be the attacker, and at some point they need to start respecting your tokens, because first they attack with Toxic, so they, you know, it's basically your opponent has 10 life in total instead of 20. But the Corrupted is a big deal. Every opponent will play around this because they don't want you to have this lifelink on the creatures, especially that you have Wedding Announcement buff, which means that your tokens are 2/2, not only 1/1, and that's a big deal when they have lifelink, and you can even make them stronger with Wandering Emperor and just get free trades with a +1. So your opponent suddenly is on the defense while he wanted to be the aggressive player. So I really enjoyed this version of the control deck because you have all the best stuff. You have Bankbusters, Celestus and Memory Deluge in order to get card advantage, and the Teferi is absolutely great. It's just usual Teferi Celestus combo. No. Usually you don't care about your opponent creatures being tapped because they cannot block. You have empty board, so you don't care. With this deck you absolutely care about your opponent not being able to block, because then you can get into this sweet Corrupt and get the lifelink, and you can force your tokens to start going through enemy creatures. So pretty epic stuff. The games today were absolutely amazing. I really think you will like them. So this is the deck. We won't make it longer. You will see it in action. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to support the channel, if you want to show that, hey Sloth, I like this deck, I like killing my opponents with lifelinking, Hive, Skrelv and things like this. And then I say, okay, cool, I like it. Alright, so let's go into the games and have some fun, guys. Alright guys, going first with the Hive. I mean, that's a good start. I'll take it. Let's go with the Slant because it's a bit easier, right? And we have no downsides for it. And as you can see, we can draw multiples of those and then we won't get punished. So we start some aggression, not a lot. Just no Harvester, please. This one time, just don't go with Harvester. Get a decent removal, like go for the Throat so it doesn't work on the Hive, and just go with it. You know what? Bankbuster, absolutely. Accepted. I'll just play our Bankbuster and go from there. It might be Get Abraded or Brotherhood's Ended. Of course he had it, he just had both. Oh boy, alright. But we will have the Emperor. And I think I will try to kill Bankbuster with the Emperor. Eiganjo is pretty good as well. Let's start poisoning him. I really want this lifelink, man. Like, we need to get into the lifelink very quickly. And we have Eiganjo. Oh my god, do I need to exile everything? I mean, yeah. We kinda have to. But we can use the Eiganjo on the Bankbuster, right? I mean, is this good? Like, for him? I honestly don't think it is.
I've learned much.
And when he attacks with Atsushi, we will use the thing. Now we can Crow, because we have 3 power, and get a free trade. So we don't really need to even lose a Samurai token to this. And that's a pretty good deal. Alright, we are getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, we definitely played this land. Now we need to think, because we have this, if we play right. I probably want to attack with everything, right? Instead, without the Bankbuster, of course, because I want to draw the card. Alright, good. Like, he gets the value, but what can you do about it? It's just, you know, pretty good situation. He should crew in response and... well, maybe not, maybe not. 3 treasure tokens, that's freaking scary, man, but we will get him to 3 toxic, so we will have 3... Unless he wants to do something? No, alright. Alright, guys, so let's go white. We might get Brotherhoods on that, but then we just draw cards and start over. And at this point we have life. Alright, if that's the play, I do not mind it, and I'm super happy to see treasures burned. Like, if he goes for the throat, it would be even better. He didn't draw the card for those 2 treasures, so he has some plans for them, I guess. Cruelty. Alright, do you want to pick into my hand? Maybe? No, they want to go for the card. And they will take the Atsushi. Alright. Interesting. Let's see how they play. We have the Bankbuster that can be activated, so that's a pretty good deal. Let's keep drawing cards. Like, we have answers to whatever they have. The fairy is pretty decent. The fairy is pretty decent. We don't have 2 loyalty on the Emperor, that kinda sucks. So how do we do it? I definitely play my land for the turn, that's a given. I mean, we need to plus something. I think we want the lifelinkers, right?
I have got new moves to teach.
And I could tap everything. If we want. And I really do want to do this. This means we heal a little bit. We get a pretty decent trade. 1, 2, and 3. Pretty good, ain't it? And that opens a pretty nice attack right now. It is possible we win with Toxic at some point during this game. We also have Vigilance, which makes it even better, because we can still defend our Planeswalkers, and we can still crew the Bankbuster. And we're going up to 18, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's not tap the Bankbuster. Upkeep, stop. So he wants to get rid of Atraxa, of course. Alright, I mean, we'll try to make it work. Definitely not my favorite moment of the game, but that's a lot of value. I want my farewell. Alright, let's see how many cards he will get. That's... oh my god, another Atraxa Duress on top of this. Are you freaking serious? I don't like our situation right now. And there's nothing we can do, because everything is between the phases, right? So our sorcery speed, even if we had farewell, it wouldn't work against his reanimation play. Man, like, everyone is playing reanimation Atraxa today. But it's so much better than Mono Red, right? Duress. Land Duress and Atsushi. Alright, like, this will be a Bankbuster, like 90%, right? Oh, Depopulate? So he... bro, but you do realize that we can tap your Atraxa and minus to it. Like, he had Atraxa, right? As a selection. He didn't go for it. That's extremely weird. If he attacks with everything, with the Bankbuster... he didn't crew? He didn't crew. He needed to crew the Bankbuster with one of those and attack everything with on the Emperor. Right now we can kill Atraxa or Atsushi with no penalty. I think that's a good start. And the other one will go for Fateful Absence. The question is, do we expect another Cruelty, so we want to get rid of Atraxa? Or we absolutely deny all of his value in the board? Because we can kill both right now. Oh boy, that's a big choice for the game. I think we're going like this. Oh, but I need to tap first, right? Atraxa. I mean, he can crew it, but it's still an artifact, so he won't really get any benefit from it. This is a good decision, though. There is no downside to it, really. Okay. Now we can untap the mana we just used. Tap. Tap. And untap, because untapping is fun. Now we go Emperor on Atsushi. We could also get rid of the Bankbuster, which potentially could be a better play, but I'm going for this one. We are drawing cards, so we want to see what's up. Alright, that's something. We play the land for the turn. I think there's potential here. Is there an artifact height? So far, no. So I think we play Bankbuster and we draw the card, right? First things first, let's just attack. Like, he's close to being dead, man. If he doesn't block any of those, he's actually, like, legitly dead. This is not a good block, I feel. Like, this feels like he has a sweeper, but I think his sweeper is Brotherhood's End. He should block one of the smaller ones, so he has the Harvester still. And I don't think we lose anything. Let's just go with Wedding Announcement so we can get some cards for free. Like, if we can refill our hand a little bit, like, we don't fear a sweeper. It has to be a sweeper, otherwise it doesn't make any sense, right? Even Atraxa, like, we just attack with the poison things and we kill him. Yeah, I smell the desperation. I think he's dead. Yep. Alright, guys, we did it. I mean, we absolutely got him to 9 poison, and on the next turn he's freaking dead. Oh boy, what a game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Alright guys, so we don't have really too much value. However, we definitely are not going to die with this hand, so we'll take it. And the mana is absolutely amazing, up to 4. And we're against, you know, the most bright of all the control or the aggro decks in the ladder. So do we go Dennick or try to go for the Skrelv Hive? I think Dennick is a bit better. You know, just starting it. Like, even if they kill it, they need to tap out full turn, because even play with fire is not enough. And I mean, it gives us quite a lot of time. I mean, this is weird. Even if they play with fire, I like it. Alright, when this enters battlefield... So it gets bigger, cool. Alright, let's eat the play with fire. Oh, alright. So they have things like this in the deck. Alright, I mean, we'll still play into the Depopulate, so let's play Skrelv's Hive, so we can start making some cool dudes. And then we just keep depopulating until they lose the game. That's basically it. Alright, I mean, the first token, like, if you were born right now, and your owner just depopulates you might have some trust issues, alright? All I'm saying. And yeah, the board is clear. Cool. And now let's play some Dennick action. So if the creature dies, it's actually pretty good for us. So Dennick will die at the end step, probably to... What? Are you saying you don't have a single burn spell? Oh boy, I sense some red explosions. Very nice, very nice. So what we will do is attack with this one, because we just want to activate the Toxic so we can start healing. And I want to keep the Dennick, because then we can crew the Bankbuster very easily, and it means he cannot really attack us. Oh, Mono Red just doesn't have too good of a time. Sure, a little squee, and that's why we like Bankbuster, right? Because we couldn't block with the Dennick, but we can definitely block with Bankbuster from Dennick. Alright, my turn. So we are at 13. We have some lands to remedy this. And first, let's draw a card because we have another Bankbuster, so we can still draw. And you know, we will just keep healing a little bit. I think... You know what? I think we want to attack with those two. Even though we lose one of them. But it's... Is it non-token? One or more creatures. Oh, put into the graveyard. Alright, never mind. I will literally never learn how Dennick works. It's impossible for me. I might have some mono red in me. Like, I don't read. Right? My little pet? Like, it's you. Okay, this one is cuter. Yeah, you can attack. Or you can not attack. That's also an option. I mean, mono red is definitely not having the best time of their life. Let's draw some cards. And we'll start attacking with the mites right now. We don't need more mana, so we can just play this one out. And like, you look at this, we are not even life draining and we are still getting ahead just based on the lands. Alright, so let's attack like this. We have the pilot, so I think we can be a little bit more aggressive. Like, we're at 14, man. And that will activate the lifelink, which means that our... Oh, he will start burning. Oh my god, 3 mana to kill the token. I love it. When you have them on the ropes, they start doing stuff like this. Very cool. Very cool. Let's play more Bankbusters. I think that's a good idea. And we'll just keep drawing cards, basically. And on the next turn, we will activate the life again. Horde Master, like Goblin Lord, sure. But what now, my friend? What now? You have your Horde Master. But that doesn't really help, does it? I feel so bad for their draw. Absolutely, I would never be happy with mono red not drawing their cards. Oh, make disappear is amazing. So, I mean... We can start just trying to kill them, right? Seems pretty good. Alright, and now we start attacking. So this will attack for sure. We have the Emperor, so we can be more aggressive than normally. And that's a lot of damage. Actually 9. And this is one of the good parts about the control. Man, they actually trade here. That's insane. Free from flesh. I mean, you are losing the Horde Master, my friend. And you will not like it. But you know, I will like it quite a lot. Man, I'm so evil against mono red. But you know, I'm not reading it. I refuse to read it. And I mean, we have the Emperor. And he's really fighting for this third trigger, so I like it. He actually knows how the card works. Blast Runner has menace as long as you sacrifice, sure. Sacrifice a permanent, that's interesting. Like, he can use Smelter for this, but not sure how he triggers it. Alright. I will draw a card. Then I will draw a card. And as a control player, then I will draw a card. Like, the game is not going close, guys. And you can see that we are not in any trouble. Like, we can life gain up to 17 just with the Emperors. Sure. That's my card. Alright, 12. And so many sweepers, man. So how do we do it? We draw the card so we can activate more Bankbusters. Oh, that's pretty good. So, let's screw this one with this one. And let's screw this one with this one. We press the orange button. And we see how they squirm. And it feels absolutely great. So squee won't be a factor anymore. Oh, mono red. You got what you asked for. Alright, that was pretty enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Shuffler, for this experience. Alright, the second one is a bit better. So we will definitely keep it, but what will we do? Is it Dennick? Is it Farewell? I definitely keep Bankbuster and Hive. And Lance. So it's one of those two. We have the 2-drop. I think we will go into the Farewell. Like, we have quite decent opening with the lands, right? Our opponent is Oh! He went with the mulligan as well, right? Okay, we will play the fast lands. Play probably the Hive so we can start going. Alright, so we will lose the token probably, right? No, because the chapter 2 will be before it is created, so that's pretty good for us. And when he activates the curtains, he will go for wedding announcement. Probably. He has to, otherwise we play it. But then we play Bankbuster and Tapland and we go from there, right? Man, the Shuffler is absolutely mad today on everyone. But we have tokens and the tokens are good when you don't have cards. Alright, I mean, the wedding announcement absolutely works for me. Like, our board will be really wide in few turns, so even though, like, he is at the pressure of doing something. Like, on board we will win this probably. Alright, Farewell, I would guess. Right? Bankbuster is also pretty decent. Oh boy, this is one of the problems with this card. Like, sure, you can discard something, but your opponent gets something as well. And you are probably not happy with whatever he will get. I mean, we'll definitely go for the Revealing Eye.
I hope you're ready to
Like, it really helps with the board overall.
My judgment is fine.
And right now we wait until we get more tokens, more white stuff, and if he plays Invoke Despair, he actually doesn't draw a single card, which is pretty ridiculous. He can cast Invoke because of Memory of Toshiro, like this is mana ability. Sure, that will probably be the worst. Okay, I don't mind it at all. I hope he attacks. That would help a little bit. He knows our full hand, so that's a bit of a disadvantage. On the next turn, it will vanish. Like, we'll draw cards with the Bankbuster, we'll draw a new one, so like half of our hand will be new. Alright, so I guess he has something that is 2 mana instant, which is probably go for the Throat, I would guess. Alright, that's a weird one. So we will draw a card because I really want to attack. However, not with those tokens because they will be for blocking. Alright. Let's play the Skrelv's Hive. And Bankbuster because the black color cannot answer it really. Okay, and that's a card though. Alright, so our board is at 10-10. And he needs to answer it, man. Invoke Despair. First time ever that you don't care about Invoke Despair nearly at all. So we will sacrifice a little token. And now the question, do we want to go for Toxic or the Hive? Let's go for Hive. I think one Hive, one Wedding Announcement gives us the most. Because they just do double healing as well, right? So it's pretty good. And the fact that he tapped it is also pretty good for us. Let's draw the card. It will matter depending on what we draw. And now we know exactly what we need to play. Like, I think we will win this game very easily. Let's just go for 8. We draw a card with the Wedding Announcement. And we are going toward winning the game. Right now everything has a lifelink as well. When you don't fear Invoke Despair, man, the game becomes really pleasurable. And that was the card he was thinking about at this 2 mana point. That I pointed that it's probably go for the Throat. I think he had it then. And as you can see, he starts to answer every single token. He knows how much trouble he is in. And it's not going to stop. This is what? 2 mana. Let's go for 2 mana because that's a really good deal. And that should be Explosion, honestly. He cannot come back from this. And we are dealing so much damage. We also are drawing a lot of cards, so we are still winning in the card advantage as well. Let's play the Bankbuster, so we can draw more on the next turn. And we will be able also to attack, right? As you can see, 7 to 19, full board, full Bankbusters, like we have so much stuff. A creature token, sure, I have a lot of those. Like, this is one of the good parts about the deck. If they try to hit single removal, like, you have infinite card advantage, basically. Alright guys, we are going first with Skrelv Hive into wedding announcement. Are you serious? Of course we are taking it. Man, this could be one of the better openings. Man, this deck is so freaking consistent so far. It's insane. So I will go with the coast. And I mean, let's start getting free stuff every single turn. It's better than the Bankbuster, because for the Bankbuster to have any kind of effect, you need to pay mana. And this is just going for free every turn, just giving you an edge. And if your opponent wants to be aggressive, then he's open to your attacks a little bit more. Alright, Harvester. And when we get the wedding announcement flip, it should be even better. A bit scary on the lands, because we really need the 4th land for this one. We actually want to go up to 6. So we will see. Our board is kinda decent so far, but it might get scary. We need quite a few turns before we can start blocking with the tokens. Right now they don't really trade very well. Alright, so, you know, I'm a bit scared. We need to hit this land and then we should be fine. But it's just one draw. One draw to get them all. Harvester. Some big tank going on the other side, and in the end he decided to go for more Harvesters. Alright, at some point we'll trade for them, and I don't think he will be able to kill us in time, so I mean that's something. But the damage will pile very quickly, so we need to be... like, we want to keep playing stuff, you know? Oh my god, we did it. So good. Alright, I mean... what about... a little might in your face? Like, what can go wrong, right? I mean, if he blocks, you know what will happen. And we have enough tokens to just keep blocking, and we'll get even one more with wedding announcement. And normally you need to minus to the Emperor to get a kill, right? I guess he has a cut down as well. Are you serious, man? Come on. Come on, don't do it. Okay, good. And now we actually removed a full creature with a +1, which is normally not the case. Alright, and given we okay, that was scary. Oh, cruelty. In 2 turns he can reanimate Atraxa. We really want to hit make disappear man right now. But we are getting slowly ahead on board. Like, look at the board, guys. We have quite a lot. And on the next turn we can play Memory Deluge, so it means that we can even take 2 lands, so we can farewell. The problem from Atraxa is that he will get so many cards, he will be up to 7 at least. Alright, Fable. Alright, scary, 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 scary. We don't have good ways to beat Atraxa right now. We will beat Atraxa on board, but not in the hand. Like, they will have more value than us. I mean, Bankbuster and Memory Deluge is a good start, I guess. So we can go Samurai and try to go white. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, and on the next turn we can start attacking, because everything will be a 2-2. It's better than just +1. Oh boy. That's a harsh one. Let's make a token. The problem is that I want to fake a counter spell, so he doesn't feel very good at just hard casting. And for this reason I think I will cast Memory Deluge just to fake a counter spell. I don't think it will help, to be honest, but this will definitely help a little bit. Like, there is a chance they won't go for it. Because Cruelty is really harsh, and I'm not sure if I can beat it. If we can beat it, we need to dry them out of 7 cards. And they will also cycle with the Faber, right? So let's keep mana open and just say go. Finally, the wedding announcement flips and we can get the full power from our board. And now we can be very aggressive. So 17 is a lot, so we won't be able to force him on this turn probably. This is a full-blown reanimator. If they have 2 targets, it means they play 4 cruelties, and this means that they have probably 1 in the hand already. And that's why I want the blue mana, right? Because we want to counter this. I'm highlighting it on purpose, so he thinks about counters. Man, I'm so desperate. Like I don't have any of the 4 make disappears that I play. I'm in a pickle. I'm in absolute pickle. And I think he has cruelty and he's just considering whether I have a counter spell or not. If we can survive this turn, man, then we cast Memory Deluge and there is really high chance we get it. Alright. I will play this like this, even if he removes it, so he can protect the goblin and get treasure on the next turn. I don't want to tap. Oh no, I have bad feeling about this. Remember, blue mana, it's here. Counter spells, please don't play the thing. Please don't play it. Oh, I cannot beat it. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. If that's the play, look at the mana. He plays around, make disappear, I think. Not exactly, but close enough. And you know, I will take it. He's down to 3 cards. If he doesn't have cruelty, we can absolutely beat this. I think. I hope. Alright. Memory Deluge time. Oh boy. Still no... you know what? Is it Skrelv Hive? Or Wedding Announcement? 2-2 or 2-2? Yeah, Skrelv Hive is a bit better. I'm not getting double land, but it's not a bad idea, to be absolutely honest with you guys. He doesn't have any kind of farewell, but if we go for farewell, enchantments might be the thing. So I'm going for this. And we play the tap land, so we can farewell on the next turn. We are still keeping the 2 mana. Like, we need to fake it till we make it. But I think... Like, he will have 6-7 mana potentially. That's not enough for make disappear, and he should know it. But I feel that our bluff is waning. I think we... Last card. He has only 1 card from before. Rest are top decks. Is this cruelty? Man, they're really like digging into the deck. 18 cards with 4 cruelties means they absolutely should have one. And this might be the card. I still don't think I can beat Atraxa, man. It's a lot of cards that they will get. On top of a 7-7 that we instantly need to farewell probably, which costs our full turn, right? But at least we are activating farewell. And if we... I just need a single make disappear, man, and we should be able to counter the stuff that he's playing. We play 4 of those, I believe. Alright, I need the hands. This is nerve-wracking, man. I think it's nerve-wracking for both of us, because he obviously has some place and he doesn't want to go for it. Yeah, the treasure is here, but for this turn it doesn't super matter. Soon they will be able to cast Atraxa with hard casts, you know? They already have 6 mana with... What are the colors? White... Okay, black-green, they definitely have it. And white-blue. So they need 2 treasures. Alright. So on the next turn they can cast Atraxa. If they have one in the hand. They probably play 4 of them. So the chance is also really solid here, especially after all the cycling from Fable. Alright. That's actually pretty good for me. This means only Fable is in the battlefield, unless we want to exile our own enchantments. Like, do we go Hive for Fable? I'm not sure. We have a lot of Hives, right? Alright, we are at 11, man, that's not a lot of life. So we can clear the board fully, but I'm not sure if that's good. Like, I need the Bankbuster cards first. Alright, let's draw the card. Make disappear. Alright, that's a game changer right there. But we don't have too much life, so we need to answer shorted really quickly. I don't think I have time to go for 8 mana. Oh, that's so bad. This is so bad. How can we make it work, guys? And just keep up the make disappear and start drawing cards with the Bankbuster. I think we'll do it. Oh my god, unless we want to farewell and just gamble on those two cards. I want to fight for the board. Let's draw the card, guys. Mirrex, you are not getting used on this turn. I just want to get rid of the colorless mana. Like, we need to keep drawing so we can activate the Bankbuster potentially. Like, I need one more turn. Like, one more turn than I will have for Make Disappear, right? And we probably play Dennick. Otawara. Is that good? It might. So we are at 6. Let's play Dennick. So Otawara is disabled right now. Did we play a land for the turn? Yes, we did. I mean, I think this is the play, guys. Man, this is so nerve-wracking. Like, truly. I'm not sure who will win this, and we definitely need Dennick to survive, because otherwise I'm taking too much damage as the mites cannot block, right? We also take 1 damage at the upkeep. What is this? Cut down. Alright. So Dennick doing a little bit of good job here. He needs a hard removal for the Dennick. He also cannot reanimate anything on this turn. And now, all the enchantments are in the battlefield, right? Which is absolutely amazing. Which means that we can go for the creatures. Oh no. Oh no. I think I really don't want to lose Dennick, man. Let's go for the casualty. We'll counter it. If he pays for mana, it means he doesn't have... Oh no. Oh no. I have a really bad feeling about this, guys. I'm dead, right? I will die on board. Oh no, this one treasure, man, was enough to... Oh no, I think I'm losing this one. I should not draw with the Bankbuster during my turn, I guess. Might, can you please block? Please. No! Oh, that was so painful. I feel I misplayed. Like, I had the answer. I was too greedy. I was way too greedy. Alright, guys, so what is this draw? A lot of Skrelv's Hives. I mean, it's not the best one, but we'll try to make it work. Let's see how aggressive our opponent is. We definitely are on the back foot with the Hives. And our opponent is strong with a 2-drop already. That is really aggressive overall. Let's play like this so we can start getting some value. Hopefully he won't follow up with 3-drop and 4-drop, because that will be really hard if you have 2 lands, like, all together basically. Alright, we'll take a lot of damage. And we cannot even play Wedding Announcement. Man, will we get mana screwed? I think we will. I already played enough to know how it ends. Appraiser. Land, please. Of course it won't be land. I mean, we will just play triple Hive and hope that we can out-lifelink this guy. That's my plan, alright? That's my plan. Wow, already removal. That's not good. We need the critical mass so we can start corrupting him. And we are also hitting ourselves quite a lot. So we both got mana screw. Shuffler at least is even on this day. I mean, that's a triple Skrelv Hive, no lands. Alright, but he has a counter spell. We really needed the third one. Alright, he didn't attack. He wants to be on the defense. That's pretty good for us. I mean, this is the weirdest game I have ever played in Magic. So what we want to do is attack so we can poison for 3 at one time. Man, stop with the removal. Like, I cannot cast my spells. Why can you cast yours? Oh boy, that's so brutal. Imagine we had the third land. Like, we could unleash the full deck upon him. But alright, like, we're getting somewhere. Oh, this is the card. This is the card. But you know he has a counter spell, right? Never mind, we're still doing it. Imagine casting Farewell, bro. Just please don't have another make disappear. Like it's fair to ask. It's fair to ask, right? Oh my god, it feels so much better. Alright, I mean we activated the corrupt, which means that everything we have has a lifelink, and that should be game. We both got exactly same mana screwed. I mean, this is the Shuffler Justice, and we did much better on the 2 mana. Even though we didn't have blue for the make disappear, but we still made it.